is actually the better leader, RM or Bang Chan? And before you answer too quickly, I want you to really think about what better even means in this context. Because we're not just comparing two idols, we're comparing two completely different leadership styles that somehow both work at the highest level in K-pop. One leads like a calm, strategic thinker, guiding a global phenomenon, and the other leads like the emotional core of a group he helped build from the ground up. So instead of picking sides right away, let's break this down together and see where you land by the end of this. When we talk about strengths, RM is often described as the kind of leader every group wishes they had. His intelligence, communication skills, and emotional awareness are on another level. He's not just leading BTS internally, he's representing them globally, speaking at international events, handling interviews, and translating not just language, but meaning. He keeps the group grounded even when they're under massive pressure. His strength is stability. Now, if we look at Bang Chan, his strengths hit differently. He's deeply involved in everything: music production, songwriting, guiding members emotionally, even shaping the identity of Stray Kids itself. As part of 3RACHA, he's not just leading behind the scenes, he's actively building the group's sound. His strength is presence. He's always there, always involved, always carrying responsibility in a very visible way. Now let's talk about approach, because this is where the difference becomes really clear. RM leads like a bridge. He doesn't dominate the group, he connects it. He listens, translates emotions, and makes sure everyone's voice is heard. His leadership feels like guidance rather than control. It's subtle, but incredibly powerful, especially for a group like BTS that operates on a global scale. On the other hand, Bang Chan leads in a much more hands-on way. He's involved in decisions, he produces the music, he takes direct responsibility for the group's direction. It's almost like he's both the leader and the engine of the group at the same time. And I think this is where it gets interesting. RM leads by creating space, while Bang Chan leads by filling it. When it comes to recognition, RM is constantly ranked as one of the best leaders in K-pop, and it makes sense. His ability to stay composed, thoughtful, and articulate under pressure is something not everyone can do. He leads from behind in a way that lifts everyone else forward. Meanwhile, Bang Chan is often described as the heart of his group. Fans, and even the members themselves, see him as someone who protects, supports, and sacrifices for the team. And what makes this even more meaningful is that he didn't just lead Stray Kids, he helped create them. That adds a different kind of weight to his leadership. But here's where I want to pause and ask you something. Are we really supposed to compare them directly? Because the more I think about it, the more it feels like comparing two completely different roles. RM is leading a group that has already reached global dominance, where stability, communication, and representation are crucial. Bang Chan is leading a group that thrives on experimentation, identity building, and constant creative evolution. Of course, their leadership styles are different. They have to be. And here's my personal take. I don't think one is better than the other. I think they are perfectly suited for the groups they lead. RM is exactly the leader BTS needs to stay balanced in the middle of global fame. Bang Chan is exactly the leader Stray Kids needs to keep pushing boundaries and growing as artists. And what makes this even more interesting is that Bang Chan himself has mentioned RM as one of his role models. So, in a way, this isn't even a competition. It's more like a continuation of influence. So now I want to hear from you. If you had to choose, what matters more to you in a leader? Emotional connection and hands-on involvement, or calm guidance and global representation? And do you think a leader should adapt to the group, or should the group adapt to the leader? Because depending on your answer, you might see this comparison in a completely different way.